Hey guys, it's Lindsay and Ashley and Sammy here. And tonight we're going to be talking about how to work your business, Sammy's waving, without social media. Social media is a really great tool for this business, but not everybody has one. Don't start that. Don't start it. Go get your elephant. Not everybody has social media. They don't want to, work it in the middle, work it into their lives, which is fine. You definitely don't have to do it to have a successful business. So some of the ways that we can work it without it is what we're going to talk about tonight. The biggest thing, there he goes. The biggest thing, even if you do have social media, is just to implement the business into your everyday life. Whether you're going to the store or going to your kid's baseball game or going to the beach, whatever you're doing, you can always find a way to kind of work it in there. One of the biggest things is the magnet on your car. They're super cheap and they're like $16, $17 on the It Works store, and you can personalize it with your name, your number, even your website address. He's having fun with that. And yeah, I think they're awesome. I've had people stop me in parking lots and drive-throughs, does that really work? And yep, actually, here's my card. So that's just a super easy way that you can get people to come to you without really having to break the ice initially. So
same thing here. I've had people in drive-thrus ask me about it, and I've sold wraps because of that. And I've also met people who were talking to me who were like standing at my car talking about my car, and I'm like, "Hi, do you guys have questions?" About that magnet on my car. Yeah. So the next thing, we're going to wave at Sammy all night long tonight. He just keeps staring at the screen and be like,
I'm happy.
Sammy! Okay, so the next thing that I would say is really important is to wear your lanyard. So that's a really inexpensive thing. It costs like $2 to make a lanyard. You take one of your Blitz cards and you laminate it. I don't see, oh, I do have one right here. So you just take one of these cards here, laminate it, and I write "Ask Me" on it because I feel like that makes it look more approachable than like if hi Sammy, than if I like put all my information on it. But the one thing, so I think that's the best way to do it. And then one of the ways you can get people's information, because if you don't have social media, it's really easy to say to someone, "Oh, let me friend you on Facebook." If you don't have social media, you need to be getting information. Mm-hmm. So when you can't get the contact information, one of the things you say, "Hey, that I have, so I need to hang on to it, but why don't you give me your number and I'm going to text you the information that's on this." That's one thing that you can say. But when you have that around your neck, if you catch people, you just laminate it. You don't even have to laminate it. You can literally just put a hole puncher through it and have a little necklace thing or whatever you want. He's like, "Stop, look." And when you see people eyeballing it, then you want to catch their attention, look at their eyes and smile and be approachable so that they're going to want to talk to you about it. Even if people don't necessarily say anything, sometimes I do it anyway, and I'll say, "Hey, have you tried these before? Were you curious about them? Or did you see I have a coupon for my business? Would you take it?" I do the same thing if I'm at a cash out or anything like that. Anywhere I'm going when you're just in your daily life, leave your Blitz cards everywhere. So drop these all over the place. I drop them in grocery stores, by the protein bars, by Slim Fast, by the exercise equipment at Target. There's so many places you can put these. Put them in the handle. I learned this from Lindsay. Put them in the handle at the gas station because people have to take them out to pump the gas. They have to physically look at it and touch it. So those are all really good things to do. And people will get in touch with you from those. I have had people call me from dropping my Blitz cards down places. It's not going to be your most common way to do it because we're in the relationship to build relationships. It's kind of hard to build a relationship when you've never seen the person, they've never seen you. But don't think it can't be done, because it can. So wearing your lanyard is going to promote you. The next thing is wearing your shirt. Same thing as wearing your lanyard. Wearing your shirt is going to be branding you. When your friends see you always wearing that shirt, they're going to start to take you seriously. They're going to think, wow, this girl's really in this. Like, she's got shirts and all now. She's serious. That's going to help build your credibility with the people who already know you. And it's also going to get people to talk to you who don't know you and ask you about it. People think it's fun that our shirts are cute and that we can wear cute outfits. So try to make it cute. Don't like just throw on a shirt and be like, frumping it. I mean, you can. That's okay too, because that's real life. But I'm just saying, if you look cute, it's going to make it look more appealing to other people out there. Like, oh, I can put those shirts on and be cute like her. What else do we have in here? So the next big things, that's like ways to just implement this into your everyday life. Now, if you're really wanting to work your business, obviously it takes work. You can work your business into your everyday life and go somewhere. But if you really want to take it to the next level, then you have to go above and beyond. That's just a matter of, that's just what it is. So one of the big things we do, hi Sammy. One of the big things that we do is we meet new people. A lot of us meet new people on social media. A lot of us meet people in the real world too. So if you're one of the people who's going to be meeting people in the real world, or you want to implement it in addition to what you're doing, here's some ideas. You can meet new people on meetup.com. Meetup.com is basically just this area where you can search for any interest that you have, like literally anything in the whole wide world. And you can, yay! And you can find other people with similar interests to you and meet up with them. And they'll be all over the place. So there's different types. There's like networking groups, so people who have other small businesses. So you can get a referral system going. And sometimes those people become customers too. I've had that happen. Or they'll be out there referring people to you for you. And then you can learn other people who you trust and you build relationships with at those networking meetings that you can refer to other people in your life as well. Kind of makes you a really valuable person if you're like that person who knows everyone, who can do anything, and someone thinks of you. That's going to make people respect you. So that's one way you can work the networking. You can also, my favorite way to work Meetup is actually just to not go for networking purposes, but to just go to meet new people. There's walking ones, there's dog walks, there's hiking ones, there's paddleboarding ones, there's kayaking ones, anything that you want to do out in the world. There's, what are those people called that have sex with lots of people? Polygamous? Oh, yeah. There's polygamy groups.
I had a couple words going there. I wasn't sure where you were going.
There's so many groups of them. There's a lot of groups of people.
Is there a prostitution meetup group? What?
I think they're just calling it polygamy. It's hard to say. Good thing, like, I don't say it very often, see? But yeah, if you just go to those groups where you have people that have similar interests to you, it's really easy to make friends with people that have a similar interest as you in something. And then here's the big thing, like, this is your biggest thing that you need to do, like, in your life, in this business, when you're out in the real world meeting people for your business. Say this. So, what do you do? That's it. Because you're going to talk to them about it, and chances are really, really good they're going to turn back around right afterwards and say, what do you do? And even if you have another full-time career and you're very, very part-time with It Works, it's okay to say something like, I have this really awesome business I do on the side that I love. I'm so excited about it. I'm working really hard and I'm going to be able to quit my full-time job soon. I'm so proud of it. That's what you want to say when you go into It Works. You can say a health and wellness company. You don't have to bring up the wraps initially or It Works initially, but you can. Either way that you want to, but you don't want to identify first with your full-time job. You first want to identify with It Works. And then you can say, if someone's like, oh, well, what do you do at your full-time job? You can talk about it then, but don't make that the first thing that comes out of your mouth. The first thing that comes out of your mouth needs to be It Works. So that's the same thing that you're going to do anywhere, in any type of social groups, in happy hour with coworkers after work, at dog parks when you're exercising your dog on the weekend. You know, maybe you don't take your dog to the dog park. Well, maybe you should now, because now you're looking to make more friends. So these are the things you're going to do, that you're going to go above and beyond and be doing the extras to meet new people in your life. This isn't like we're not going to the corner and handing out business cards. Like, we're still living life, right? But we're just going a little bit farther into, like, stretching our horizons and meeting new people. The other place is at your work. So even if you can't talk about what you do on the side at your work, I know there's a lot of jobs that are like that. That doesn't mean that you can't talk about it works. It doesn't. You can take your greens every day. People are going to ask you what you're drinking. They're going to. That's not promoting your business. It's the same thing as saying, what kind of coffee did you get? Oh, it's a Frappuccino. Guess what? You just branded for Starbucks. So when you take your greens in, oh, it's a green string from It Works my company makes. Your company? Yeah. Are you interested? I'll talk to you about it after work. Okay. Like, that's all you say. But work is a really big place because people are going to sit there and think about it, and they're going to keep bringing it up to you because they're bored and they want to talk about something other than work. So they're going to be curious about your business. Basically, what it all boils down to is you're going to have to be a little bit more social than you want to be. And I know that you guys have probably heard this before, but like, success is on the outside of, like, you got to stretch your limits, right? Success is right on the other side of fear. So if you don't want to talk to people, you still have to. You still are going to have to reach outside those. Hi. You're going to have to get over that. And the thing is that you'll find success when you do that, and it'll make it all worth it. And then you'll be so proud of how far you've come and what you've done in your life that the things that you were afraid of before, you won't be afraid of anymore. Or here's the other part of this. Maybe you'll still be afraid, but it gets easier and easier every time, because I'm still afraid to talk to people about things. I just do it. And it gets easier to fight through and do it, even though you're afraid, after you do it a couple times. Sammy started a really fun game. Okay, so here's the moral of the story was be social. This is what's really, really going to skyrocket your business, though. Even if you're not on social media, you can be doing parties. Parties are going to be huge for you. So your whole goal is to ask all of your friends, everyone you know, friends and family members, reach out to them and say, hey, I want to have a couple people over, and I'm going to raffle away one of my products for free. I want you to bring your friends over and see if they might be interested in winning a free wrap. Have them come over. Okay, so you're going to just raffle one away. You can always wrap your hostess for free, whatever you want to do. However you want to market it to them, that's up to you. Another way to do this is you can say everyone's going to get to sample a free wrap. Everyone. And then in that case, you're going to cut your wrap into 5 or 6 pieces, and you're going to give everyone a chin wrap. When they see the chin wrap, and you show it to them in a Ziploc bag that it's this big, and then you show them the sample of the dry wrap that's this big, guess what? They're going to want the big one. They're going to be like, I don't want to just put that right here. Like, I'm not really worried about here. Like, I'm really worried about here, you know? And so they're going to pay you for the big one. So I think that's something that I'm going to start doing. Everyone gets a free sample. It's totally worth your business.
That's a really good idea. I like that.
It came from the Duns.
I like it.
Yeah. And then when you get there, your goal is to book another party from that party. So maybe you want to say, okay, well, if you liked your results today, I'll wrap you again for free before your box of wraps comes in the mail. If you have a party for me in 4 days, then I'll wrap you again for free. And you just have to have 4 of your friends come over and tell them that I'll give them each a free sample wrap too. So you're just going to book parties off of parties from there. And as long as you do that, you will be successful. So parties are going to be important if you really want to grow very quickly and you want to do it without social media, because it's the same concept. You get to reach a lot of people that you don't necessarily know by word of mouth, the same way you do in social media. And then here's one big important thing that Lindsay brought up, and that's that because you can't just friend people on social media, you need to be getting contact numbers and everything that you're doing in your life. So one of the things that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to say to people, oh, I don't have any time right now, and I know you're busy too, but I really want to text you my before and after results of my personal results. Can I have your phone number? And just like say it however you want. I'm not going to bug you. I just want to show you my results. I think, you think these are really cool, or whatever it might be that you want to say, but I think that's probably a good one. I kind of mentioned it about the Blitz card, like, I have to run, but I really want to show you the information. This is my last card. I can't hand it out. I can text it to you though. Can you give me your number really fast? So that's going to be what you're going to have to do. And that's going to be your biggest struggle. So getting people's contact information. It's not that hard. You have to ask. They will never give it to you if you don't ask them for it. So that's key. Make sure you're asking. And I think those are the main things. There's a lot of different ways you can work your business. Did you have anything else you wanted to add, Lindsay?
Sorry, I was on mute. No, I don't think so. Hey, he's waving at me now. I think, just being social. And for me, I'm not really a social person. Like, I never really have been. But since I started doing this, hold on. No. We gotta close that. Sorry, baby emergency. Since I started doing this, I really have become more social, and I enjoy talking to people a lot more. So if you think you're like, I'm not a social person whatsoever, that's kind of part of growing as a person. And if you want to improve yourself, I think it's good to look at it that way too. It's just branching out into another area that you can grow yourself in. But yeah, I think we talked about pretty much everything that, you can really do. And if you just kind of keep it in the forefront of your mind as you're going around, doing your errands or whatever, you're going to find ways to bring it up, or, just talking to people, you're going to have that in your brain as, oh, well, what can I compliment her on? Or what question can I ask him about, whatever.
Yeah. I have a really good example for that. So I was watching a TED Talk with my little cousin Olivia over here, and we were watching motivational TED Talks earlier, and one of them was this picture. It's like, here's where you are right now. Like, here's a picture of you. And it was a little stick figure, and he has like his angry head boss yelling at him. He's like, it's cool. I'm totally happy making $20,000 a year, and like sitting in his desk, his feet barely fit in, like all this stuff. And then she says, draw your picture of if you could reach your goals. Like, what is your goal like? What does that look like? Okay, now when you draw that picture, make 3 arrows in between the 2 pictures, because that's all you need. You only need 3 steps to get there. Your first arrow is going to be, what's the arrows? What were the 3 arrows?
It was
see it. Okay, well, I ruined it. So there's basically, I don't know what they were anymore. See it was definitely there. Action and another one. But the main concept was that you have to, like, your brain is gonna. Our brain puts the pieces of puzzles together. It's how, when there's words that are written and they're missing letters, you can still read a whole paragraph without all the letters being there, because your brain makes the connections to things that are missing. So if you have a before and there's an after, your brain will make the connections for what is missing. So here's what you have to do. You have to take action, and it's going to be scary. So being bold was one of the biggest things. So if you're going to be bold, what is the biggest, boldest action that you can take that's going to get you there? It's going to be scary, but if you only had to do 3 things and you could get yourself to that after, then why wouldn't you just do it? So take those 3 things. You need to see it, be bold, and take the action. Olivia's looking it up. We're not there yet. But it was really because, like, your brain will make those pieces happen, but your brain needs you to do the thing to get there. Just take 3 steps to, like, of action items. Sammy, what are you doing?
See it, believe it, and action.
Okay, so it was see it, believe it, and then action. Believe it, tap star, because you can't. Yeah, and then put it into action. So what are the action steps? What would you do if you were a network superstar? Well, just do it. Just start doing it, because before you know it, you will be there, and you'll be that after picture. But you can't if you don't take action. You can't if you don't see what that after looks like, and you can't if you don't believe it's going to happen. So those are the things you have to do, and then you're going to get there.
And I think another good tip is to watch TED Talks, because those are amazing. I haven't seen that one yet, so I need to watch that one. But every one I watch, I'm always like, wow, everything's so cool. Like, life is amazing. Science is cool. Like, they're just great just to watch, business or not.
Yeah, we started watching some motivational ones too, and there's this guy, I don't know his name. Maybe I'll tag him below on my YouTube when I post this for everyone. But it was really awesome. He was in the first 2 minutes, we were both like goosebumps and like, let's go, and we went for a run. It's up, and I'm sweating. I just finished running because I don't do that, and my body's like, what the hell, Ashley? And I'm like, sorry, I was feeling inspired, went for a run.
Nice.
Anyway, so these are the other pieces you haven't seen that are on my desk. These are my little candles.
Ooh.
Follow your dreams. And then this guy that has a little arrow on it and so that it connects the whole room together, you know?
I like the geometric thing.
Thanks. This one and the one.
Yeah, and the diamond too.
Yeah, how appropriate. And I don't know if you can read. Can you read what that says above it? It says, eat diamonds for breakfast and shine all day.
Nice. I like it. It's appropriate for sure.
Thanks. Okay, well, that's all I had. And just work. Work's the biggest thing. Do work.
Just keep working. If all you do is 10 minutes a day, just do something every day. And I've had issues with that in the past. And once I decided that I was just going to do something every day, it really changes your business.
Did you watch the consistency popcorn thing today?
No, I didn't get a chance to yet. I'm going to watch it right now.
Okay. Then I won't talk about it. Everyone on our team should go watch it because I tagged them all in it. So.
Yeah, I saw that you tagged me in it, but I didn't.
I really liked it.
I'm going to watch it.
Well, have a good night. I'll talk to you later.
Bye, guys.